Hey,
everybody. Welcome to the Home Buyers Clubhouse. For those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Jessie Lynn. Here in the Home Buyers Clubhouse, we go live every Wednesday and every Friday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On Wednesdays, we give something inspirational and motivational. And on Friday, we give something educational. For those of the people that's out there in the YouTube world, please like and subscribe to our channel and comment. To our Facebook users, thank you. Come on in. And if you're not in our private group, please join our private group as well. Our private group is Home Buyers Clubhouse. Miss Nicole, introduce yourself, honey.
I am Nicole Crawford. I'm a realtor in the Greensboro Triad area, and I am with Keller Williams.
Awesome.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, y'all. Today, we are always we people don't understand the real estate market a lot of the times. You find some people who's not in real estate, they know a little bit about real estate because they have this obsession with looking at properties, and they know about properties more than us. You know, they
Mhm.
invest, they shop, etc. But then you have some people who don't understand why this house is 500,000 and this house looks just like this house and it's only 200,000. So there are some things that affects the price in certain areas. So, Nicole, what are some things that may have a $500,000 house and over here, and a $400,000 house over here, or a $500,000 house over here, and a $200,000 house over there?
Well,
What's the saying? What's the
the
saying?
biggest thing is location.
Yes.
Location will determine the price a lot of times with houses. Um, Also, with besides that, it could be the upgrades in the home.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it could be some different things, but the biggest thing is going to be your location. A lot of people don't understand, and they'll see new construction in one neighborhood and it's 350, and then another neighbor, I can't even talk today, neighborhood is 250, and they want to know why, because the locations are driving the biggest part of that price.
Yes. So we're going to talk about that, y'all. So, and we're going to put a little twist to it. We're going to play a game that says guess that price, and then we're also going to include because when I did the search, Nicole, I used something that they could actually see and something that they could relate to. So, we talk about the Landis program here a lot, the
Mhm.
lease with the option to purchase program. Some people know that as rent to own. So I'm
Yes.
going to use some of those houses that may qualify, and we're going to compare this house with this house. I'm not going to tell you the location, but I want you guys to guess the price. And then we're also going to talk about Landis. So before we get started on the properties, let's discuss Landis and their criteria. So what a lot of people don't realize that whenever you are looking at these lease with the option to purchase homes, the home type matters. Single family home, it can be a townhome, but no condos, no manufactured homes, no mobile homes, or multifamily homes. And another thing that I did with the search criteria as well, I made sure that I didn't add any as is properties, because they don't want any properties that you have to fix up and all of that, because we do have to negotiate repairs, any issues with the roofing and the old systems, because they want to make sure that you are able to move into this property. And we know it's a lot of issues with the in-ground pools. So that's another thing. And they don't want a property that has a septic tank that has been installed prior to 2000. So in your search, you may see me limit you on certain properties, especially when it comes to a septic. But I think they just changed that septic thing to I can't even talk to 2000, because I believe I have no septic in mine at all in my search criteria. So some of these properties are going to have that, and you also can't have any properties that's about 100 years old. All right. And they need to be built prior to 1978 and on public utilities. And there it goes right there. No well or septic. Okay. Unless and it must have been fully renovated, including updated plumbing. Okay, anyway. And location. And we were talking about location. So a lot of these properties, you're gonna see them in a certain area whenever we start going through. This right here, this is my area. I know, Nicole, your area is on there as well. You have Greensboro. You have in North Carolina, Greenville is on there. Also, I've seen Charlotte. It's a large map in North Carolina, but this was saved on my computer, so this is why we have this one here. Okay, and we're also using only my search area anyway, so that's why you see this. Okay, all right. So let's go with these properties. All right. So this property right here that you guys are about to see is one of my actual clients. She bought this property She bought this property, and I'm going to show you this property, and I want you guys to tell me how much you think this property is. All right. So this is a townhome. And again, don't let that confuse you. A townhome and a condo, and it's different types. So this right here is a single family townhome. Okay, you guys, this is a single family townhome. This house right here was built in 2006. It's 3 bedrooms and it's about 1,600 square feet. Now, okay, so this is one house, right? Then this is the other house. Oh, that's the walk-in closet. It's a nice size walk-in closet, as you can see. Here goes another townhome right here. This is a townhome as well. It has a garage just like the other one. This is the master. The rooms you're seeing right now is the master bedroom. Master, they both have the same tray ceilings and a nice size walk-in closet. Very similar, right? Mm-hmm. So which home do you think costs the most? Home number 1 or home number 2? This is number 2, and this is home number 1. They look just alike. So which home do you guys think costs the most? Y'all drop it in the box below. Let us know which home do you think costs the most. Nicole, which home do you think costs the most? Because it's kind of hard to tell. We don't know because, somebody asked me, how much do you think this home costs? My first question is going to be, where is it?
Where is it? That's exactly what was going to be my question.
It's going to be location.
That's exactly what I was going to ask.
The whole purpose of this live today is, again, I want you guys to kind of see the price difference in different areas. And I also want you guys to think outside of the box, because a lot of issues with a lot of our clients is sometimes they have a low pre-approval amount or whatever. And you can go and get a very similar house in a different location for a lot less. Okay. So let me tell you guys, house number 1 was only this house right here is only $175,000. 175.
That's awesome.
It's built in 2006, 3 bedrooms, 1,600 square feet. Okay. The second house that you guys see, this house right here, is $369,000. So house number 1 is $175,000. This house right here is $369,000. So my client, she initially wanted to get a house in Raleigh. This house right here is in Raleigh. Okay.
That's what I was ready to say too.
Yeah. This house is 1,628 square feet. The first house is 1,657. The first house was built in 2006, and this house was built in 2008. And it's a huge price difference. So all I'm saying to you guys today is, if you are pre-approved, and we say this a lot, Nicole, if you are pre-approved for a low amount, sometimes you may have to reconsider the area or the location that you're thinking about moving to.
Absolutely. And with since the interest rates have went up, a lot of people are seeing their approval rates, their approval amounts being a lot lower than what they want. And their approval amount does not match the house that they want. And a lot of people are struggling with searching outside of their search area instead of just saying, you know what, I'll wait. I promise you, time versus money gets us every time. For those people that waited a year ago, wish they would have went ahead and bought then versus trying to do it now. So
I see that a lot in the group. They say, oh God, I wish I would have bought my house last year, 2 years ago. But again, and this makes a difference. Like I said, 175 versus 369,000. That is a major difference. Same house, very similar anyway. Very similar home. One is 175,000. One is 369. And I mean, I just couldn't believe my client's house was so beautiful. It's a really nice house. And I'm just like, wow, this house is beautiful for only 175. You cannot get this in Raleigh. I just had a client spend $350 on a house that looked just like this. So actually the 175 was better than the 350, to be honest. Yes. So yeah. Big difference. All right, y'all. So the next search that I decided to do, I decided to search homes sold through Landis, which is the lease with the option to purchase program, and their criteria. And I just went over the different criterias, right? So I decided to search homes that's over 2,000 square feet, right? Homes under 300,000. Guess how many homes I found, Chad? Under 3. I found 4 homes.
I was getting ready to give you 5.
I found 4 homes. This was like one of the better looking homes that I found, right? So I found this home. Audience, I want you guys to guess the price of this home. I found this house. Again, this is under the lease with the option to purchase program. And this house right here was built. It has 4 bedrooms. It's 2,000. Oh, I did over 2,000. I did say that. Okay, yeah. It's 2,194 square feet. So it's 4 bedrooms, 2,194 square feet, and it was built in 2000 and in the year 2000. George Lamar Mayo says $260,000. That's a good guess, George. So this house is in Fayetteville. It's in Fayetteville. So that is a good guess because we know in Raleigh that house would not be $260,000. Look at this kitchen. Isn't she lovely? It's a beautiful kitchen. It's a beautiful house. This house is listed for $275,000. And this is in Fayetteville. And this, like I said, under 300, what I say, 300,000? $300,000. So, give me some feedback. So good job, George. You got any feedback?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's about right. I figured it had to be in the Fayetteville area, because I did one last year, similar house to that, and we sold right at about 265. So that's about right, and you can't get that right there under 300,000 in Raleigh.
Oh, you ain't, and you won't.
You're not,
and ain't. All right, so good job, George. All right, so we moving on to the next criteria. All right, so this one, same thing, because again, I only found 4, right? So I extended this out to homes over 2,000 square feet at between 300 and 400,000, right? Extended it out. So what happened was I found 101 homes between 300,000 and 400,000. Okay. So the cheapest home that I found was $340,000, which is not this house, y'all, by the way. So with that being said, with the cheapest house being $340,000, this house right here is in Durham. It's in Durham, but y'all know Durham is all over the place with their pricing. So y'all know that. It was built in 1997, and it's 2,119 square feet. Guess this price. What are you guessing? Because it depends on what area, right?
Right, it depends. But I would put it closer. We said between 3 and 4, right?
Yep. And the cheapest price is $340,000. That's the crazy part.
I would put it about 380 between 3. I would put it around that 380 mark.
So and you have
385.
George said 385. All right, let's see the inside, y'all, because y'all might change it a little bit because you can always kind of tell with the staging and all of that. And when you start looking at these photos, kind of on the inside, look at the door. All right.
Say, yeah, we might knock them down to 360.
Yeah. So this house right here is $349,900, and that's the listing price. It hasn't sold. It's been on the market for way too long. And you guys, when you're out shopping for these properties, one thing that I teach my client is if it's been on that market for way too long, and this market is slowing down a little bit, so I give them 2 weeks. But back in the day, if it's on the market for more than 3 days, you're kind of like, okay, what's wrong with it? And it's normally the price. It's normally the price. It's not priced right. Because even if you see this property needs some work done to it, but you can still kind of tell, okay, well, if it's priced right, people are willing to pay it. Right. So yeah, it's been on the market for 65 days. So just always look at that. And again, you guys, for those of you just tuning in, we are talking about properties that you can get under the lease with the option to purchase program. Okay. So I have another property right here, you guys. So this property right here, we're still in the same price range, over 2,000 square feet. This property right here is only 2,115 square feet. It's only 3 bedrooms. It is built in 2002. This property is in Raleigh. Y'all give me a price. Give me another price. Y'all doing good. Y'all doing good. Give me another price, and then we're going to talk about Landis again and their criteria. Guess the price. This property is in Raleigh. The last is smaller than the last property that I just showed you guys. 2,115 square feet. Guess that price. 395, George. You're doing good, George. You're doing good. Christy McKnight says 450. Christy, you missed it. We were at 400 max. So you just tuned in. So you're close though. You're really close.
I was gonna say this one probably, even with it being 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, in that Raleigh area, that right there is closer to 400.
Is it? Yep. All right. So what Christy said, she said, I think she accidentally hit enter too soon. So it's $400,000. But let's see. She did it again. So it's $400,000, right? But it's been on the market for 31 days. So this property, again, I don't have an interior photo of it, you guys. Oh, actually, I do. That's the kitchen. It looks better than the one in Durham,
Okay.
or whatever. So yeah, she said, "I'm sorry. It's okay, girl. You just tuned in. You just tuned in. It's okay." So yeah, it's this property right here. It does looks better than the one in Durham, but again, the market is slowing down. The people they're not dropping all that money on these properties. This house has been in the market for 31 days. So again, anytime it's on the market for too long, it's normally the price. The market is slowing down a lot, you guys, and that's pretty much the point of this today because I want you guys to see. I have clients who's been approved through this lease with the option to purchase program up to I've seen 300,000 and I've also seen $125,000. And today you've seen properties that I've sold between 175. Yes, George, 400,000. Exactly. You've seen properties that has been sold between 175 and $400,000. And these are some really nice looking properties. And again, Nicole, what was the difference on all these properties?
The location and condition is what drives these properties. And I was going to say that the big thing that a lot of people miss opportunities in a market like this because we want that house that has the granite countertops and all that stuff. And those are things we can change up in time. But if you find that house that's been on the market for 60 days, that may be the leverage you need to be able to get that size house you want. And you do a little work and be able to negotiate the price down on it.
Yes, that's good. That's good. Yes. We got to be flexible, you guys. And like she said, it gives you the upper hand when you see the days on the market, unless you have a seller who really don't want to sell and just like, oh, I don't care. You know, they don't even know if they want to sell the house or not. It's a family house or something like that. But normally when it starts getting over 2 weeks, they're getting antsy. Especially in this market. Like, okay, what's going on? And even as an agent, I'm like, okay, what's going on? Let me look at these prices. What's going on? Let me compare. Like, yes.
But that's the crazy part because I guess I've been in real estate a little longer and our houses used to sell in 60 to 90 days. And we sold it in 60 to 90 days. We were doing good. And so we're starting to see it go back that way. But because we were selling houses in 2 hours, now if it sits for 3 days, everybody's in a panic.
Like, what's going on? 3 days? This ain't even right.
But I promise it's coming back to being the norm of sitting for 30 days.
Hey, Mario.
Sorry. As we go back into that, we'll start seeing more people pricing right. That's the big thing right now is pricing correctly for the market that we're entering into.
Definitely. All right, you guys. So look, a lot of these properties, again, we showed you between $175,000 and $400,000. We were talking about the lease with the option to purchase program through Landis. So for those of the people who want to know about the lease with the option to purchase program, credit score need to be at least a 550. Credit score of 550, and they look at your TransUnion FICO version 4 score. That's awesome. They tell you everything, so you know what to look for. Like, okay, what credit report are they pulling? Like with I do state employees because we know, okay, they're doing Equifax, so they're telling you what they're looking at. With the traditional bank, a lot of the times they're pulling all 3 scores, and then they're choosing the middle score. But right now, you know what to focus on. Look at your TransUnion score, your version 4. And if your score is higher than a 550, cool. They said they can sometimes go lower if there's no active credit or little to no active credit or nothing in collections. So they're willing to work with you, but 550 is a great score. Some people, yesterday I had a question about self-employed. And a lot of the times when you are self-employed, they're going to want your most recent tax returns, your 1040s, your personal bank statements, and your 2 most recent corporate bank account statements, and your year-to-date profit and loss. Okay? But for the most part, if you have a job, if you have the income coming in, they're going to pre-approve you off of that. And they're also going to kind of base it off of the current interest rates in this market because they don't know what to predict right now because the rates are kind of doing this. But they've been kind of steady between 5 and 6, but right now we are at 6, right? 6%.
Yeah, that's what we're seeing all over the board. I have one lender though that just sent me back a 4.475, so I was really excited.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome, honey.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you guys are thinking about looking into the lease with the option to purchase program, you guys, some people know this as rent to own. Just contact me on the code. We'll be happy to help you guys. Landis, once you find your house, they can close in like 21 days, which is awesome. They purchase the property with cash, and then you rent the property back from them until you are able to get a mortgage to buy the property back from them. And this is great because they pay for the appraisal, they handle everything, and a portion of your rent goes towards your down payment whenever you get ready to buy that house from them. Audience, do you guys have any questions? Nicole, you got anything you want to add to that, girl?
No, it's a great program, especially if you can really use it. I think that a lot of people are scared to do anything. And I tell people, if you're going to do a lease to own product, it needs to be something like this that has the structure behind it.
Yes, definitely. And you really don't know who to trust these days, honey. So yeah.
Right.
All right, y'all. If y'all don't have anything else, Nicole, you want to talk about our event that we have coming up, girl?
Listen, I'm getting excited because we already in the middle of September. Our event is October 1st. If you do nothing but want to come out, get dressed up, there's so many of us that are excited to put on our heels.
Yes.
So our Black Masquerade Gala is October 1st at the the Triangle Lebanese Center in Raleigh. We are excited because we do have vendor space still available. If you own a business and want to spotlight your product that you sell or services, you're welcome to, because we still have spots available. If you just want to come out and dance and party with us, come on and do that too, because we still have seats available. So the event, it starts at 7 and we're rolling until we finish. We do have speaker, the red carpet event. We have the 360 photo booth, and you got us. So what else do you need?
Girl, they got food. Somebody told me yesterday, they said y'all are doing a gala for only 20. I said, yes, we're only doing it for $25 because it's our first one for one, and it's a launch party, and we just want people to come out and just have fun. I've seen these things $50, $100, $119, $200, but we're just doing it as a launch party, and we just want to have fun and celebrate. And we're praying that we can get some sponsors. We need sponsors. If y'all know any sponsors, if you would like to promote your landscaping business on our platform, if you would like to promote anything that you do that's related to any home ownership or pretty much anything, as long as it's legal, if you would like to promote it on that platform, you can. So if you can't come, you can buy it. You can get an ad. You can just sponsor. You can do it. We have banners. You can put your logo on a banner and just let people know that you have a business. We have vendor spaces available as well. And right now we're only doing them for $75 also. So promote your business. And that's what the event is about. It's about networking, promoting, and we're celebrating our new things that we have coming soon.
Yes, which I'm excited.
I am as well. But you guys, if y'all don't have anything else, y'all can reach me. My name is Jessie Lynn. I'm a Triangle Realtor with A to Z Realty. You can reach me at 919-818-9854. Miss Nicole.
I am Nicole Crawford, a realtor with Keller Williams Realty. I can always be reached on my cell. It's 336-457-3007.
And look, y'all can reach us in the clubhouse at www.thehomebuyersclubhouse.com. Y'all can find us on Facebook in our private group and on our page at Home Buyers Clubhouse. You can also find us on YouTube at The Home Buyers Clubhouse. For those of you guys who's just tuning in and just kind of checking things out, make sure y'all like us, give us some comments, give us some hearts, subscribe, do whatever you need to do, show us some love, and let us know that you see us, and we're doing whatever we can to help you guys. Any feedback from you guys, if y'all need us to talk about a certain topic, just let us know. That's why we do this. We do this to kind of give back and to help you guys out. So if y'all have any questions, just let us know. If you want us to talk about a certain topic, let us know. Drop it in the box below. Shoot us an email, inbox, or whatever, and we got you. We hope you guys have an awesome weekend. We'll see you guys on Wednesday, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.